Hello everyone, this is Coach OG here. I want to first of all say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to our YouTube channel in one form or the other. Thank you so much for those who have been spreading the word for us. I appreciate that. Now today, I'm going to be talking on a very important topic. Now, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please like, share, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll appreciate it. Thank you so much for the great work that you're doing. Now, first of all, we're going to be dealing with a very important topic today. If you are in construction, this affects you. It has to do with the grandfather rights and industry accreditation. Now, remember, 31st of December is the last day to use your CSCS card if you've got it through the grandfather rights or industry accreditation line. So listen carefully to this. If you're a construction worker and you're wondering how the end of grandfather rights and industry accreditation will affect your career, don't worry. I'm going to talk you through and I'll give you the solution. There's no need telling you what to do. I'm not giving you the solution. In this video, I'm going to deal with what grandfather rights is and industry accreditation means and why they are ending and how it will affect your CSCS card eligibility and what steps you need to take to ensure that your career in the construction industry or civil engineering or in the as a health and safety consultant, whatever it is, but as long as you're dealing with construction, continues smoothly. But first of all, let's look at it. The it's an amazing thing, what's going on, because CSCS card has been on since 1995. Now, if you're not familiar or you're not in the construction industry, you might find it strange, because it's been on. It was launched in 1995, and the reason for it being launched was to help construction workers provide proof that they are competent, at their occupation, or let me just say in any occupational role in which they were. And in order for workers to get their CSCS card, they will need to provide evidence that they can do the work. So when CSCS card was first introduced, many construction workers did not have an NVQ, and there was no NVQ then. Or there was NVQ, but most of them did not have it. Because what they did was that they learned on the job. In other words, they came in either through somebody, father, mother, uncle, auntie, friends, and then they learned on the job. However, they still needed to be able to get their CSCS card. So which meant that industry accreditation was brought in so that workers who have been performing their occupational role for years could still get their card. Now, industry accreditation meant that CSCS card could be issued with evidence from either former employer who would testify that the person who needs it was competent at their job, and this evidence could be based on the work that the person has completed or just the opinion of the person submitting the reference for that individual. Now, and then the industry accreditation ended in 2010. This meant that new applicants needed to have their NVQ before getting the relevant CSCS card. However, listen carefully to this. Construction workers had time to be prepared. Grandfather rights were introduced. So in other words, from 2010, when the industry accreditation ended, there was no need for them to quickly rush these guys out. So they needed to prepare them for the grandfather rights. So it was introduced. So it meant that previous card issued through industry accreditation could be renewed, even if no new CSCS card were issued through industry accreditation. Now, the Construction Leadership Council, which is known as the CLC, ended industry accreditation because the different criteria made it difficult to assess safety on site. And it also meant that the quality of work could not be properly assessed. However, grandfather rights were brought in to ensure that construction workers had time to prepare, could still work while, and working to get their NVQ. Now, remember, I'll tell you more about the NVQ. Don't worry about that. And the grandfather rights refers to, as I've said before, provision where old rule, so the old rules they had continue to apply to some existing situations, while a new rule will apply to all future cases. So what it means is that, well, we've got people who still got this grandfather rights, got their CSCS card. While the new rule was being introduced, we still had to find a way to phase these people out. So for over 10 years, people who got their CSCS card with industry accreditation, they could still renew their CSCS card under, remember, the grandfather right, which is experience or references being written out for people. But however, come December 31st, 2024, which is just about 30 days from today, or making this video on the 1st of December, grandfather rights are ending. So it means that old card issued through industry accreditation will no longer be able to be renewed. And if you want to continue working with the CSCS card, you will need to get an NVQ. Now, this is very serious. This is honestly very, very serious, because if you find that the grandfather rights is going to rest, is rest in peace for the grandfather rights, because it's been on from 1995 to 2024, it's all gone. So for those who are in the industry and they are wondering, what am I going to do? What should I do? Sorry guys, I'm going to be telling you so much more that you need to listen to everything. I know some of you might be feeling as if, you know what, man, what the heck, what the headache. I've got projects, I've got things that I need to do. My CSCS card is going to run out in no time. Don't worry about it. We've got you covered. We've got you covered. There's not going to be any issue with this as long as you take the step on time. Because you see, when the grandfather rights ends, it means that workers like you need to get your NVQ, and you need to get it as soon as possible so that you can continue working on certain sites. Now you will no longer be able to renew your CSCS card if it was issued under the grandfather rights or issued under industry accreditation. But what do you need to know, and how do you need to go about it? Now, with NVQ, well, you are covered. And first of all, how long will your NVQ last? It's going to take a lot of time, for me to really go through this, but I'll go through it in phases. Now, NVQ is National Vocational Qualification. It means that you are assessed on your job. Now remember, those that have their CSCS card, they've been in the industry for a long time, and now they are coming in again. So you're not really going to have any issue if you follow just this simple method I'm going to tell you now. You'll still be able to keep your CSCS card. Don't worry about it. Whether you've got a black card, the gold card, the white card, the green or the red card, you'll still be able to keep your CSCS card as long as you just follow what I'm going to speak to you now and what you need to know, and how you need to go about it. Okay. Now with the NVQ is just assessed on the job. That's what NVQ means. Being assessed on the job, National Vocational Qualification, you proving that, well, you know what, I've got this, I know what to do, and I've been doing it for a long time. That's what NVQ means. NVQ, you're going to be given criteria where you need to work on. I'll be telling you more on how you can pass your NVQ easily. In fact, you can complete your NVQ in 4 weeks. Make sure you listen carefully, and if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do like, share, and subscribe the video, because in that video I'm going to be telling you what NVQ is, how you can get your NVQ in 1 month, and a maximum of 3 months. It shouldn't be more than that. I'll tell you everything you need to know. But like, share, and subscribe, please. We will appreciate you sharing this video with as many people as you can. So I know many people are thinking, how will now their CSCS card is going to expire, and they are thinking, what's the best way to go about it? I'll tell you everything you need to know today, and just pay attention to everything. Take notes if you have to take notes. If you have to send me any message, please do, and I'll gladly answer to your question. Now, when it comes to NVQ is not difficult as most people make it look like. No, it's not. I'm an NVQ assessor, and assess people, and we have a center, so I'll be telling you more about that. So listen carefully to this. Well, now with the NVQ is National Vocational Qualification. It means you're being assessed on the job. In fact, one of the criteria from the NVQ awarding body is that people should not simulate. That's, in other words, don't say, don't go take your NVQ or do your NVQ when you are not in the role. It's quite a difficult job, because it's quite a difficult thing to do. You're supposed to be assessed on the job. It makes things easy. Why are they assessing you? You're doing the job. They just want to find out that, yes, you're the person who you say you are. You're the one really doing the job. You're the one that's providing all the evidences that's needed. When it comes to NVQ, and they're going to give you criterias, and you just follow the criterias, providing all the evidences that you need. So it shouldn't really be an issue, And one thing we've done is this, with ASONS Limited, which is one of the providers of NVQ, with ASONS, we do a lot, in essence. What we do is that we work with individuals in achieving their NVQ. So if, for example, you are a carpenter, a painter, a steel fixer, whatever area you are, you can give us a call, and then we be able to work with you and see how we can support you towards getting your NVQ accreditation. And not only that, we work in other areas. People can come in and do their SMSTS with us, both the refresher, triple STS, and the refresher health and safety awareness courses, CITB construction skills certification scheme level 1. And you can always contact us at any time. But let's go straight to the NVQ now and how you're going to move in. The first thing you have to do is register with an organization, possibly ASONS Limited. Register with us, and then we see how we can work with you, possibly designing a career path for you. If you're already in the career, we'll tell you, link you up with an assessor, tell you how to go about it, and when your card will come out. In fact, now, when you get your certificate, it does not expire. Unlike when you do your when your CSCS card, where you have to keep going back every time. You still got to do the touch screen, suppose, but you got your NVQ now. It stays with you for as long as you want to keep it, except you want to move on from, maybe you've done NVQ level 2, you now decide to say, okay, I want to go to do NVQ level 3, and then you have to go back again. So it's better for you to get your NVQ soon. It will be is a smart choice, honestly, because once grandfather rights end, you'll no longer be able to renew your CSCS card after 2024 if it was issued under industry accreditation. Now, like I told you, you don't need to renew your NVQ or take it again unless you want to move from a level 2 qualification to a level 3 qualification and so on. Once you're qualified, that is it. That's the good news about NVQ. Once you're qualified, it is in. So there's no need for you to keep saying, okay, do I have to go back? No, not at all. No, but just remember, CSCS card are still the main way to prove your skills if you're a construction worker. It's not going to be completely scrapped, as most people are saying. The only thing that is being scrapped is CSCS card and through industry accreditation grandfather right. This means that CSCS card and through industry accreditation will no longer be able to be renewed when they were protected via grandfather rights. Okay, now grandfather right means that you need to get your NVQ to be able to get the CSCS card, as industry accreditation card will no longer be eligible for renewal. So in other words, get your CSCS card, get your NVQ, to get your CSCS card, and like I told you, NVQ is not that a tedious task. Can you prove that you're in the job? Have you been in the job? How long have you been in the job? Those are the most of the questions that will be asked you, and as you listen to this video, like I said, subscribe, share with everyone. I'm going to tell you how you can go through your NVQ qualification. It's not a tedious issue. It's not a difficult job. You're already doing the job. It's just like somebody coming to meet you and ask you a question like, what health and safety provisions do you need to put in place before carrying out a job as a steel fixer, or as a carpenter, or as an electrician, or or as a bricklayer, or as a foreman. You already know what you're going to put in place because this is what you do on a regular basis. So it's very important. My name is Coach Oji. I'm a health and safety consultant, also a personal performance development coach, working with businesses, individuals, and so many organizations, both in United Kingdom, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa. We provide services such as training in construction, corporate services, construction services, project management, and so many other things. So like I was saying, it is important for you to get your NVQ quickly. If it's possible, register with an organization as soon as possible. ASONS Limited, you can always give us a call, on the number that it will be in the description, so that we can help you out. You don't have to take the NVQ with us because there are so many providers. But if you ever need help and you feel, okay, well, I want to take NVQ with this company, you can always contact us. Contact us by sending us information or going straight into our website, www.asons.co.uk. I want to say also, if you want to take other accreditations, like I said before, SMSTS, triple STS, health and safety awareness, CITB construction skills certification scheme, CSCS card, contact us and we can always support you. You know, if you listen to my video on how I passed the SMSTS in 2 days, you will know quite well that there are lots of information that you can get on also how you can pass the SMSTS, and also how you can get your CSCS card in 2 days. Now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We are so glad to help you. Now, don't ever feel left alone. Call us and we can always support you. We've got different schemes that we can use with you. And if you feel that, you know what, you need help, you know, in getting your qualification, let us know, please. We'll always help you. Don't worry about that. And you can also contact us for more information about how we can help you with the NVQ funding, on-site assessment, learner support. We'll always be there. Okay? And I want to say thank you so much once again for listening to me. It's not the end of your CSCS card, like I said. Don't worry about it. And grandfather rights finishing on the 31st of December. But remember, you can still get your CSCS card. Don't worry about it. Everything is going to be okay. And thank you so much. I want to say thank you so much. Subscribe to our channel for more information, you know, on how you need to know. Don't let the end of grandfather rights stop your career progress. Start your NVQ journey with ASONS Limited today, and you won't regret it at all. Why do you have to act now? Don't wait until the deadline. Once you have your NVQ, it is for life. No need to retake it. Secure your CSCS card and continue building your future with confidence. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad to have met you today. Now, don't forget, we're always here to help you. You are never alone. Goodbye and take care for now.